everyone, Cash here back with another video from FIFA 16. Today we continue our West Ham career, and it's a big episode today as we are going to start our process through this Euro League. We'll begin group play today with a match against Dynamo Moscow. We'll also have a game against Crystal Palace, and you see we have an upcoming cup game and then our next group game for the Euro League coming up in following episodes. But getting this one started, we're going with a slightly different lineup for this one. We're going with a 4-3-3 with Fecker and Aubameyang on the wings. We'll see how that plays. It's been pretty good when we've used that lineup so far this season, so we'll see how it goes here. We'll take a look here in a second, the lineup they're going to be putting out. And I do not recognize any of the names on there, but I see they are running the same 4-3-3. So we'll see comparable formations. We'll see how that benefits or hurts us here as we begin. And it's going to be Dynamo Moscow. Noah Agbana going to get the steal here in the 9th minute. Rain game here. Iheanacho going to take this one with the moves. Gets his way into the box. Going to rip this shot. And just like that, it is a goal. All right. So that is what I'd like to see. I see this is how the match is going to go as we move ahead now. 30th minute as we are on the attack once again. Fecker going to get it into Iheanacho. He's going to send the cross over, and it's going to be Aubameyang with the header, but that one's just going to be off the mark. So we're getting our opportunities here as Dynamo Moscow does not seem to be too good of a squad. So I think we are looking pretty good for this match as Yedlin going to send it in. Another cross here, but Iheanacho cannot get that one into the back of the net. We move ahead now, second half, 47th minute. Aubameyang with the ball here, dancing through the box, going to take this shot. That one off the keeper and up over behind the net. So corner now, we're sending up to the top. Tielemans going to rip that shot. That one's off the mark. The header going to be headed by Aubameyang, but it's going to be cleared out there by the defense. That's a great opportunity there for us to score. Now Moscow with an opportunity. That cross coming in, the header though, way off the mark. That's really as close as they have gotten so far today. But they are making another push here as the pass is going back and forth. They're working their way down towards the box. They'll get into it here, but there is going to be a flag raised, and it is going to be a foul. So here comes a free kick from just outside the box. They bring in the second player. He's going to be the one that rips the shot, but that one not really close at all. So still not really any significant shots on goal for Dynamo Moscow, but here another opportunity for us, and it's going to be another goal as Bartra, that one deflected, I do believe, but he gets the goal, so it is now 2-0, 83rd minute. This one all but pretty much locked up as Aubameyang going to rip his shot. This one, a flailing save there, but a save nonetheless, and then here is going to be the whistle, so this one going to end an easy 2-0 win. Perfect. That's exactly how I wanted to start the Euro League. As you see, Moscow does end up with 2 shots on goal, but we had them dominated there through and through for that whole match. So we pick up the 3 points. We're going to go with some training now. Iheanacho, some of the young guys, Tielemans, we're going to continue working on those free kicks with him as no one's going to go up in an overall. Agbana pretty close to being an 80 though, as we'll now move on for our next Premier League match against Crystal Palace. And Crystal Palace struggling a little bit, to say the least. 0 points through 5 matches. You see the lineup we're going with today, and an even crazier lineup, nothing we've ever done before. It's a 4-5-1, Aubameyang up front there. We're giving a couple of guys some rest, so we're going to kind of go with something a little bit crazy here just to see how this works. You see the lineup for Crystal Palace, not a lineup that I would really expect to have no points through 5 matches, but we get into this one, 15th minute, and it's going to be Ruben Neves with it, gets the pass in, and it's going to be Antonio, and just like that, that's 2 matches in a row with early goals. Exactly what we like to see from the Hammers here as they're playing out of their minds today. Matty Jarvis going to rip a shot here, and that one's going to be off the post. The rebound shot, Lanzini, not even close. Come on, man. As we move ahead now, 25th minute, still 1-0, and we are pressuring them again. Ruben Neves going to chase that one down before it goes out. Going to control it, brings it into the box. Ruben Neves, what do you have? Going to send it back through, and again, it's going to be saved. No, it's going to be a goal, as I think he just punted that into his own net. But Aubameyang as a pretty mirror image of the goal earlier, but the goalie going to get a hand on it. And yes, the clearance attempt, I don't know if it's because Lanzini was behind the defender, but he just kicked that right into his goal. Aubameyang does get the credit for the goal, though. So 2-0 as here Crystal Palace with a nice through ball, but a little bit off the mark. And now I kind of see why they have 0 points, because they have not been able to mount any sort of attack. Here we give them a gift as Balasse gets a steal, but Wickham cannot come even close. The header also not even close. So a poor day, a poor season for Crystal Palace here, as this one, a very nice ball as Gale, that's what we're going to call him, rips the shot. That's going to be saved. The rebound coming through. Yedlin can't clear it. It's going to be off another player and eventually out of bounds, as that will be the closest that Crystal Palace gets to a goal. But here, extra minutes, final opportunity. Can they get a goal? This one going to be saved. Adrian, very nice save. And then the final corner kick. The keeper is back, but that one going to be punched out by Adrian. And then eventually here, as they will control it, but I do believe we're eventually going to clear this one out. As, yes, here we go. Agbana with the steal. Gets that thing out of there, and that is going to do it. So we need to name a Hammer Award for today's match. The goal came from Antonio, but I'm going to give it to Ruben Neves. Those 2 assists, that guy played very well, locking up the middle of the field, 7.5. He gets the Hammer Award for today's match. And now we move on. Capital One Cup is where we're going to start the beginning of our next episode. We're going to have a Capital One Cup game. And I think our next episode is where we're going to move to the 3 games per episode. We did that towards the end of last season, and it really helped to keep things moving. So we're going to flip to that. So we'll see a Capital One Cup game, a Premier League game, and our next group game in the EuroLeague, which I believe is against St. Johnstone. So we'll see those 3 matches next time. That is me for this one, though. A successful 6 points out of 6. We'll see if we can keep that going in the next episode, but that's going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.